This is match 1 and round 2 of the bronze bracket. Here we have St. Pauli Grolsch, I think it's a European Pale Lager. Let me see. Where do I have it? It is a European Pale Lager, 5% ABV, and of course there's Old Milwaukee Adjunct Lager at 4.6 ABV. Now, Old Milwaukee of the original 32 was the lowest rated beer. And but surprisingly, it hasn't been eliminated yet. It's even won a couple of times. Now, where is St. Pauli Grolsch? St. Pauli Grolsch is rated number 18 out of 32. So it's right in the middle of the pack, pretty much. But most of these beers are kind of on the low side because they're all lagers, or adjunct lagers, particularly European pale lagers, some German pilsners, some Helles lagers. The Helles lagers, the German pilsners, or the Czech pilsners, are usually the highest rated ones. But there was a couple of adjunct lagers that was rated fairly high, and the highest rated adjunct lager out of the original 32 was Longboard lager. And however, I'm thinking that might be a craft beer. I don't know. But it's available pretty much everywhere. I was just assuming it was a beer like a Landshark lager, which I wouldn't call that a craft beer. I would call that a domestic adjunct lager. Anyway, I think the Old Milwaukee had more of a head on there. I don't know if it's still there or not, so I better keep my eyes closed. Alright, this should be good enough. Has some aroma to it. A little bit of bitterness going in, not that great of a flavor. That beer is not very good. It starts bitter, it finishes bitter, and it's not necessarily the good kind of bitter. It's kind of the bitter that you would get if you put Windex or something like that in there. This one seems to have more rich flavor. But it's got some dryness, some sawdusty type of finish. Probably Old Milwaukee, I would guess. I'm not crazy about that finish at all. Now, so this one seems to have more foam on it. I wonder if this is the Old Milwaukee. Honestly, I don't like either one of these beers that much. You know, it's tasting a bit watery. Oh, I'm tempted to just go ahead and call it for this one. But let's just see how this ends up. Not a pleasant experience. Ugh. The question isn't which one do I like better. The question is which one do I dislike the most. And I'm having a hard time deciding because every time I take a drink of one, I get turned off. So I don't recall either one of these beers being that bad in previous rounds. I'm going to call it for this one. And this is St. Pauli Girl. So, old Milwaukee is out of the running. St. Pauli Girl advances to round 3 in the bronze bracket, where it will probably lose because it's got some stiffer competition for its next matchup. That's it.